Okay, hello. Welcome to the stream. My name's Milo and my pronouns are they, them. So we've been looking at Alien and Predator and Alien versus Predator games. It's been pretty fun so far. We've done some console, some computer, MSX, SNES, SNES, Game Boy. But now we're going to the arcades. So what I got today is we're going to play Konami's Aliens game and Capcom's Alien vs. Predator game. And if there's time, we'll try and fit in Sega's Alien 3 The Gun, which is a sort of adaptation of Alien 3. So I've been looking at manuals, but this time we've got the arcade flyer. Normally these are sort of intended for arcade owners and operators, so they're not really meant for players to read, but they describe the features of the game. This one goes in pretty deep detail about the setting and like the story, which is basically just aliens, right? Although it does get into some features. The cool part, this is what I think more people might be familiar with, is this image from the flip side, and the earnings are out of this world. Really tells you who these things are aimed at, and it's the people making the money from the arcade game. And yeah, so this is obviously not Sigourney Weaver and the child actor who plays Newt. They got some other people standing in to represent a scene from the film. Also, the xenomorph doesn't quite look, I don't know, there's something odd about it, but it's pretty cool, I guess. So yeah, this is Konami's Aliens arcade game from 1990, and that's what we're playing first. The kind of theme today for the first two games anyway, the primary ones, is belt scrollers with guns. So they're sort of beat 'em ups, but people can shoot. Okay. Hi, Captain, and hi, Gibbon. Captain's not here for long. Well, we best get into it then. Okay. Captured my main window. Gibbon's excited to see Capcom AVP, but we're starting with the earlier one chronologically, which is Aliens by Konami. Okay, and I've got my thing here. Press any key. I think I need to restart MAME after connecting the controller, actually. Hold on. This is the most recent version of MAME because I realized I didn't actually have it installed on this computer until just now. I hate that it keeps moving to the center of the screen, and then Windows wants to go, oh, do you want to put this on the side? Like, anyway. Oh yes, flashing lights warning. Sorry, that is going to be a big issue with these arcade games. So if you are photosensitive, please exercise caution. Okay, this is a bit loud. I'm going to turn it down. But yeah, 57 years later, after Alien, got some pretty grainy screenshots from the film. And this time it's war, which I learned is actually the tagline of the film. I didn't know that before. But they used that terminology in the Square Aliens MSX game that we previously covered as well. Now, I want to let the attract mode run a little bit because there's a feature that I won't be able to show, which is that there's two potential playable characters in this game. There he is. That's Hicks. So Bill Hicks, played by... is that Michael Biehn in the film? He's the second playable character, but I will be playing as the first character, Ellen Ripley. Although she doesn't quite look the same. She's got short blonde hair in this game for some reason. I don't know. I guess they didn't have the actors' likenesses, perhaps. Yeah, it was Michael Biehn. Okay, cool. Oh yes, and Winners Don't Use Drugs, American arcade games. So funny. I have also activated the dip switch, to give myself free play, so I don't need to worry about credits. Thank goodness. I did leave difficulty on normal. Okay, let's jump in. So, the film was 1986 and this game is 1990. Location, abandoned space settlement on LV-426 Acheron. Scenario, Special Marine Task Force has just landed. The nightmare is just about to begin. Again. 4 dots. 4. Again. Objective, hunt down and destroy the aliens. You can keep yourself, if you can keep yourself alive long enough. So we have the smart gun, which Ripley does not use in the film. She uses the pulse rifle after Hicks shows her how to. I like that scene, actually. Okay. So, obviously we've skipped ahead a little bit. This is probably the lab scene, I guess, where they've got the face huggers in the jars. Bombs. Right, yes. And we have 2 buttons. One makes us crouch and also uses our bomb. I don't know if crouch is useful to lower your hitbox or something. And yes, Captain, we saw it on the flyer actually in small size, but this has forward-facing levels just like Contra. So there's the Konami connection. Alright, let's try a different gun. Just like Contra as well, we get these different power-up guns that have different effects. Also, you saw Newt there. I read that she sort of appears as a background element, but you can't actually interact with her. You can't defend her against the aliens. She's just there. Why can I not face to my side? What is this guy? Oh, I love it. Okay, yeah, I always love seeing different alien designs in the video games, and sometimes in the comics. I think it's a fun thing to do with the aliens, because they're so, you know... This is what I was saying last week about Alien the movie. The alien is all very scary and surprising, but when you see it again and again in other movies, and it is kind of quite similar each time, it kind of loses some of that novelty factor. So this one has lost its head but is still attacking me, which is fun. So yeah, I really like what they've done here with this alien design. And we can just hit continue at any time because we're on free play. Lovely. The pink aliens, my childhood nemesis. Captain loves the face huggers coming out of the background, and the second phase is really cool. Yeah, thrown another quarter for sure. Come on. It would have been a $1 coin, I guess, in Australia. So that was sort of forward-facing, but this is even more forward-facing. We have a new sprite. What does my other button do? I've got some other... Oh, I guess I ran out of whatever ammo that was. So we're just gonna rapid fire. So yeah, we're on the top of the ABC, which has become yellow for some reason. But the APC, very cool set piece from the film. Oh! The Bat Gremlin. The flying alien came in and took Newt away. And we've got Medusa head aliens. Oh, I love this. Oh, we've also got the motion tracker on the top of the screen there. That's fun. So I guess I died, but I was allowed to continue anyway. So that's cool, I guess. The power of infinite credits. But here we've got snake aliens. Oh, we've already got so many different kinds of aliens, which is fun. Oh, and zombie humans. Okay, remember that. That'll come back. 50 cents or 20 cents? Yeah, probably. I think, like, the time zone that I had birthday parties at as a kid, when I was there, they'd already transitioned to a card-based system where you load credit onto a card and then tap the card to play a game. So I never really experienced coin arcades in Australia, honestly. To be fair to the films, I believe that every film, except the first AVP film, introduces some new alien variants. Yeah, that's a good point. The Queen in Aliens, the one in 3 is a different variant. You got Ripley 8, I guess, in Resurrection, and the Offspring. Okay, yeah, that's true. You make a very good point. Wow, I sure am dying a lot, and I need to crouch to hit these guys. And then Requiem as the Predalien, etc., etc. Oh, okay. I don't know how I was supposed to avoid that, but sure. Captain's saying in 2002 in New Zealand, you would buy tokens from a machine. Okay, that's interesting. What else have we got? Flame. Nice. Yeah, whoa! 3 chest bursters for 1 person. Amazing. What will they think of next? Oops. I didn't mean to drop down there, but I did. Whoa! A alien ball? What is this? I want to know more about this thing. And what's coming out of the wall there? Oh, so much cool stuff in this game. Maybe I should have jumped at the last minute. You can't! There's no jump button! There's 2 buttons. One is shoot and one is crouch to shoot, which also uses your bomb. Whoa! The ball alien became an armadillo alien. That's awesome. Oops. Well, I'm dead again. I keep going to hit continue, but I do have lives from a credit. I think you can actually change how many lives you have on a credit in the dip switches, but I guess I forgot. Yes, so what was I saying? I should tell you about the Japanese version of the game. I was weighing up whether to do this or that, but it has some extra stuff, but it also removes some stuff. I'll tell you the specifics in a second. But this is kind of non-stop action as arcade games. That's kind of their strength. So it's a little hard to get a moment to think. Oh, it's turned red. Visual change to indicate it's losing health. I like that. Hey, we did it. When Ripley was a character in the action figure lines comics that were included as pack-ins, which was sort of based on an idea for an animated series that never got made. Her signature weapon was the flamethrower. And that is one of the options you can get here. Shoot the red barrel. Oh, nobody was around. Oh! Oh, Gibbon was just bringing up the cartoon as well. She says, I wonder if they made this following some of the same style guides as the aborted Aliens Saturday morning cartoon show, which was also going to have all sorts of different alien variants, and most of the more off-the-wall action figures were intended to be tie-ins to that. Yeah, I believe that also had the different colors. Are these spider aliens, or are they just spiders? Maybe they're the native creatures of Acheron. This is one of the things I liked a lot about Alien Earth. It wasn't all just xenomorphs all the time. There were other weird creatures that they found on an expedition that were just as dangerous in different ways. And yeah, that shook up the formula a lot. Alright, it's the power loader, of course. It had to be in an Aliens game, although it wasn't in it wasn't in the Square MSX Aliens game, I'll note. Oh, actually, having mentioned that, I'll bring up that I found out after the stream that there was, I was saying there was a planned Famicom Disk System version of Square's Aliens game, because they had a lot of games that were on both MSX and Famicom Disk System. Aliens was no exception. They had the game almost finished, actually, and a prototype of the Famicom Disk System version of Aliens leaked online at some point, so you can find that and completely play it. And it's fairly similar to what I played, but a lot of the graphics are new and a lot of changes, so it was pretty interesting. You can see playthroughs of it online. Oh, hello, buddy. The tentacle-faced aliens have the death animation of the normal pink aliens. Better saved space for assets there. Captain's also enjoying the bloated corpses spewing small aliens. Yes, very good. And the idea that while somebody's been infected, they sort of become a zombie that's under the thrall of the aliens is not something that I've seen in any other media, really, but here it is. Oh, she's okay. Can we rescue her? She's probably not long for this world. Oh well, see ya. We're not here to save anybody. We're just here to blast aliens. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah, like that background sprite changes. There's a lot of attention to detail here. A lot of cool, unique graphics all over the place. They've done a really good job here. This is Konami. And around the same time as this, they put out the Simpsons beat-em-up arcade game, which is very well received and has a lot of fun detail in the backgrounds too. One of the backgrounds you can see, one of the details you can see in the background of the aliens of the Simpsons arcade beat-em-up game is the stage Moe's Tavern has an aliens arcade cabinet as well as a Simpsons arcade cabinet within it, right? Oh boy. Okay, well they just jumped off screen and disappeared, I guess. Not too threatening. I don't know what the heck this thing is, but it's gross and I love it. It's like spawning eggs, but it's not the queen. So yeah, you can see an aliens cabinet in the Simpsons game, and on screen there's like a Simpsons green alien monster who then gets attacked by a xenomorph, but then the xenomorph takes off its outfit and it's Marge, and you see all this play out on a tiny little screen in-game. So that's a lot of fun. A little bit of cross-promotion. Captain would have loved this in their arcade. Well, just wait till you see Capcom's Alien vs. Predator. It's even better than this, I think. But I'm really impressed with this. It's quite good. Yeah, and about the cartoon, did that not have brightly colored aliens as well, just like this? With the toy line as well as that? Ooh, Gibbon did have Capcom AVP in her local arcade. Spent so many quarters on it. Oh, I've wasted my special ammo. Oh well. I'm using so many credits. It sort of costs a lot. Wait, what? I think I hit the wrong button. I'm Hicks now. But my controls aren't mapped for player 2. Can I spawn in Ripley as well? I can. Hicks, you take some bullets for me, buddy. We've got even more alien variants coming out of the woodwork here. These flying ones. A little bit different to the flying ones we saw earlier. Yay, we saved Newt! And she has a bunny doll now, apparently. Instead of like the doll's head thing. Alright, let's see if I can find that list of changes in the Japanese version. I've got it up here. The Japanese version features several differences. Okay, Hicks is gone, that's good. He's out of the way. Could keep scrolling without him. So each level now has a title. Living Quarters, Factory, Factory 2, Queen Alien's Den, Escape Route, Battleship Sulaco. Spoils there. But I guess we're in Factory or Factory 2? I'm not sure. Whoa! That's fun. We've got acid blood falling down. Lucky our walkways have this newfangled regenerating metal. Spread shot. Oh, not quite the spread shot. So how long does this last? I'm not sure. There's no ammo counter on screen or anything. Maybe it's just till I die. Whoa! That is cool. This reminds me very much of the Junji Ito. Is it Gyo? The one about the fish that have the exoskeletons. Yeah. That was really creepy, that one. That manga. This looks like Starship Troopers. I've never seen it. And one of the other many things inspired by aliens in some way. What was my go-to game in the arcade? Well, I didn't go that often, but I remember playing all the way through House of the Dead, I think it was 4. But I remember liking Capcom's 1942, the shoot 'em up. Okay, we got it. What else? I don't know. I guess I didn't have a go-to game. Gyo is an Umiara tie-in. Yeah, maybe. Fish with legs, yeah. Man, Gyo's really good. One of the long-form Junji Ito stories. He did a lot of shorts, but yeah. Did you say Starship Troopers was inspired by aliens? No. I didn't say that. Who would say that? I mean the movie, because there was a novel, right? I just assume... actually don't know when Starship Troopers was made, so please feel free to educate me on these topics. Because aliens was so influential on so many things, I just assumed that Starship Troopers, the movie, was one of them. But again, I haven't actually seen it, so... House of the Dead was also popular with Captain. A lot of DDR. Yeah, I played some DDR. Taiko no Tatsujin, I guess, would be my go-to in later years. The drum game by Namco, who had a guest character in Mario Kart Arcade GP DX. Don-chan was a racer, alongside Pac-Man and Memechi. Oh, was Memechi only in 2 and not DX? Yeah, I think that's true. Okay. Now, much more dangerous than aliens, of course, is steam vents, so watch out. Oh. Yeah, in Japan especially, they had a lot of Taiko no Tatsujin, but we have it here too. What do we call it here? Taiko Drum Master or something? It's the one with the drum. You'll know it. There's a good episode of Auntie Donna's Coffee Cafe where Mark is trying to beat the non-branded generic drumming game. Can't remember what they called it. Like Cool Drum Game or something. It had a voice line if you win where it goes, "You're cool at drumming." Oh man, the electricity is a one-shot kill. Alright, here's the real lore. Starship Troopers the novel predates Aliens. James Cameron cites it as a major inspiration. A lot of stuff in his film, in Aliens, is just pulled from the Starship Troopers novel. The Marines, the power loaders, adapting the bug aliens to be the xenomorphs. Aliens matches the tone of the book a lot more as well, which is why when they did adapt Starship Troopers to film, they went with a more lampoon tone so as to differentiate itself from Aliens a bit. Wow, okay, well I learned something today, thanks for that. I imagine Paul Verhoeven's own proclivities and ideas also influenced the tone that he took with it. But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, some gun types let you hit the low crawling aliens even with a normal shot, so you don't have to crouch. There's a somewhat infamous James Cameron quote about Starship Troopers the film, where he says, "Didn't I already make that?" Well, he would say that, but that is also funny. Oh, hello. What? They get bigger if you hit them, I guess. A new kind of alien again. There's so many variants, I love it. I really haven't gotten bombs that often, have I? All I have is the basic gun. Alright, see you later, Cap. I thought this game would kind of be the dud, but it's quite good. Like, we'll compare it to Capcom's AVP later, but yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. Alright, now I was telling you about the Japanese version, or I started telling you. It's not just level names, there's so many changes. Color of aliens have been changed to match the movie appearance better. Especially the green facehuggers becoming sort of tan colored. And the maroon aliens being purplish. Like these guys, they're very pink. Magenta. What else? Reduced difficulty overall. Aliens go down easier. Special weapons and bombs appear much more frequently, and speak of which, here's some bombs. Okay, I've wasted that one. Oh, swimming underneath? Oh no, they're holding on to the grating from underneath. That's fun. Can I bomb them? I can, but I'm out of bombs. And now I can't hit them again. Why were there so many facehuggers in the oil barrels? Okay. What else? You can actually earn extra lives with points, which you can't do in this version. Newt was removed entirely from the game, as were the APC driving levels, where you're shooting into the screen. So that's the big thing that I didn't want to miss out on if I played the Japanese version, was the entire levels and the new appearances cut, which I think is a mistake. I guess they wanted to streamline it all to be in the same gameplay style or whatever. What else? So many things. You know, some enemies got changed or moved around a bit. There's 2 new kinds of minor enemies. Sorry, I can't focus on 2 things at once. An adult alien bursts out of the background wall during the vent portion of stage 5. Whoa, what is this? They've got quite the hairstyle, these guys. And they can throw electric bolts between them. Ow. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. I guess they stuck their tongues out when they were doing that. Oh, they're always at the same positions on the screen? Yeah, okay. So low, mid, high. So I can get some pre-shots out of them, and then they do the electric arc, and then low, mid, high. Oh, I was trying to greet it, finish them off. Ooh, phase 2. Nice, a new attack pattern. Much faster. Ow. Nope. Oh yeah, the homing shots. Oi! Oh, so hard to hit this guy. The electricity blocks my shots all the time. Ow. Gotta get on the other side, right? Where there's a gap. Even with the gap, it's really hard to hit it still. Getting close. Tank the hits. Yeah. Kablamo. Okay. This feels like an escape sequence, but we haven't fought the queen yet, so... This might be Queen's Den. Yes, so... An adult alien bursts out of the background wall during the vent portion of Stage 5, in the Japanese version. It acts similarly to the ground poppers and is destroyed just as easily, although featuring new animations and seen from a different angle. It is the only one of its type in the game. So one new kind of enemy. And then another one, the small form of the Shrinky Dink aliens, which is those ones that were growing when I hit them, the boss fight. As seen in the form of the second mid-boss in Stage 5, reappears in Stage 7 as a normal enemy. It stands alone in the catwalks with a ring of orange energy circling it as a manner of shield, and it takes a few shots to destroy. Alright, it's the Queen! So we're here already. Still attached to the ovipositor. I can't just hold down the button to keep firing, unfortunately. You can with the smart gun. The drone bringing in the new egg. That's awesome. Maybe we shouldn't waste ammo on the egg. Hit the Queen. Yeah, go back and forth. Ah! Lucky I'm so resilient, huh? This is an interesting fight, some fun dynamics here. The respawning eggs and the other ads coming in. And then each segment retaliates. Oh! I guess she blew up. And then the final facehugger got me on the way out. Okay, well, the Queen's dead. We won't be seeing her again. Thank goodness, huh? Whoa, look at that backdrop. Goo aliens! I love it. Very cool out there. Hadley's Hope is way bigger than I thought it was. Oh, and they spit goo too. The flying ones. Don't waste the bombs. Oh, I lose the bombs when I die anyway. Okay. Just like the weapon power up. Let's get that spread shot again. Three-way. Was that the alien queen? It can't be. She's dead. Oh, boss rush, huh? We got the Gyo alien. Gyo just means fish, by the way. If you were wondering. It really is very Gyo-like. And Gyo was... when was that? 80s, maybe? Like, somebody at Konami could have read it. Yeah, I'm sure this is a reference. I'm convinced of it now. Spitting out face huggers in bubbles. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ooh, it's the dropship. That wasn't a boss rush, it was just that one guy. Okay, whatever. Cool. Well, oh no! It's just about to say we're safe. Power loader time. Yeah, more accurate. Take that. She's got all new animations. Very cool. Oh. You do have two different attacks in the loader. This is the normal attack. Wah, wah. And then the uppercut, which is slower and maybe more powerful. Oh. Okay, so she's flashing pink. It's hard to be agile and avoid attacks. Probably by design. So you die more often and have to insert more credits. Ugh. How does the gun do? Oh. Nah, you gotta use the armor, right? It's the cool thing to do. Although we did get one earlier in the game too. Captain said, "Game over, man," earlier. It wasn't Hicks that said that, though. Who was that? It was the other guy. Played by Bill... either Pullman or Paxton, I don't remember which. He survives for a while. The panicky guy. Hudson, and that's it. I was just thinking, like, if there was player 3 and 4 in this game, who would you be playing as? And I would say Apone and, is it Velasquez? Push shoot 1. I am. It's a QTE. Maybe it's this one? Okay. It wanted me to press the other one once. My bad. Oh, this looks familiar. I've played Conker's Bad Fur Day. Throw the alien out and shut the bloody door. Yep, cool. Mission completed. The aliens' breeding ground has been destroyed and the last of them flung into timeless space. You have also survived. Congratulations. Thanks. Cool. Staff. I looked up some of these people. A lot of them worked on several early Konami things, but not much else after that. But there was one guy... Oh, it's gone. There was one guy who stayed on with Konami for a long time and, yeah, became kind of a bigwig and worked on tons of stuff. Who was that? I didn't write it down foolishly. But I guess another fact about this, some of the people on this worked on Gunstar Heroes as well, with Treasure, which was made up of ex-Konami employees, of course. Oh, are we doing a second loop? I'm not going to do a second loop, but I'll finish this anecdote. And they specifically cite this game that some of them had worked on as an influence on Gunstar Heroes. It was like a synthesis of some of the, you know, cool action games they'd worked on at Konami and Gunstar. And this was one of them that then fed into Gunstar Heroes, which led to so many other installments and successes. Cool. Well, that's the end. We finished Aliens. It's fairly short, but you know, it's an arcade game. So I think I just hit escape now, and we can go back to the selector. And I've got the next one lined up. Please don't do this to me, Windows. Okay, thank you. Don't do that. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's Aliens by Konami. Let me check if I missed any notes. Oh, there's another note here. They were planning to do a Mega Drive version of Aliens, but it was cancelled, unfortunately. Which is interesting because they were planning to do a 32X version of Alien vs. Predator, and that was also cancelled. So this is the only way you can play either of these games, although I believe Alien vs. Predator was included on a standalone thing you could buy that had a bunch of Capcom arcade games preloaded on it. But that's the only other way that Alien vs. Predator has been released. So let's play that now. This is Capcom's Alien vs. Predator from 1994. Like the SNES game and Game Boy game that preceded it, it's building on the Dark Horse comic series, although in this case much more directly. It was originally supposed to be an adaptation. Well, it was supposed to be an adaptation of a film that had been scripted, which was based on the comic. But the film was never made. It went into development hell. It eventually led to the 2004 film. Sandrad, California. That's where we are. So aliens are on Earth, apparently. Well, we haven't found that out yet, but yeah. And one of the characters in this game was going to be Machiko Noguchi, the main character from the Dark Horse Alien vs. Predator series. No, I haven't read why it went into development hell. Do you have more info on that? A living hell. Eat this, you scumbags. This is also silent because it's the attract mode. We're cut off. Looks that way, but I won't die alone. Come on, plenty for everyone. Get down. This is going really fast, this dialogue, but yeah. Kaboom, what's this? It's time to hunt. Could it be? Predators in my Alien vs. Predator game. Here they are. Come with me. Oh, and they speak English. I guess they're mimicking. I guess everything that they say they've heard before, like a D&D Kenku. So this doesn't have free play. It doesn't have any dip switch accessibility in MAME. So we're just going to credit feed as much as we want. Oh, is this only in the attract mode? Got little bios for the characters. Oh wait, that reminds me. Bios. Actually, this is good stuff. Grab the enemy, jump, and push attack. Oh, I didn't know about that. And you can attack downwards. Yeah, okay, that's cool. All right, we should look at the flyer. So the flyer for Alien vs. Predator looks sick as in that Capcom style. There's our 4 playable characters. We have the Predator Warrior, a champion from a race that lives for combat. Extraordinary punching and jumping power. Animated non-stop action, merciless spine-tingling combat, improved design, and excitement, more speed before. Yeah, that's supposed to, I guess, fold out and then you read across it. Anyway, Battleborg, Major D. Schaefer. So this character is based on Dutch Schaefer, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character from the movie Predator, but they've sort of obfuscated it and not used his likeness. I don't know how he's supposed to be alive in this time frame, which should be hundreds of years after Predator, but whatever. Maybe he's a robot based on the design of that guy, just like the Terminator. You know, there's a Terminator novel where they meet the bodybuilder who they Skynet based the T-800 on. Anyway, this guy is an awesome fighter who can overpower his enemies. Schaefer can pick up and carry his foes. Press up and C to make him dash. Oh, so you can jump. Move up. Wait. Press up and C to dash. Move direction upward and press C to jump. Move and press. What is the difference? I guess we'll figure that out. Samurai Survivor. Lieutenant Lin Kurosawa. This character was supposed to be Machiko Noguchi and got converted into an original character when they couldn't work out. I don't know why. Anyway, she's as swift and deadly as the sword by her side. Though unable to grapple foes, she excels in aerial combat, including kicks and throws. They also have different projectile weapons, each of them. Destroy the aliens before they multiply out of control. And the final character, Predator Hunter, the Berserker. Feared even by his own people, he overwhelms opponents with fast, dynamic attacks. And supposedly, the 2 Predator characters are sort of based on the ones from the first and second Predator movies, respectively. I don't know which is which. I couldn't tell you what the difference is between the Predator characters in the 2 movies. But yeah, that's pretty cool and awesome art. So let's go back to the game. Okay, insert. Time to hunt. Okay, 9 credits is our max. 2 players. Oh, I'm playing the 2-player version. There's also a 3-player version of the game on a different, slightly different type of cabinet. So 4 playable characters, up to 3 players at once. Oh, now we have sound in this intro cutscene. That's fun. I'll read that thing about the movie in a second, Gibbon. Cool music too. Come with me if you want to survive. That's a Terminator reference too. Okay. We'll just... We will get the chance to play all of them, but I'd like to pick Lynn first. Oh, they spelled her name differently here. Because she's cool. Round 1, City of Despair. This is more than we can handle here. Drop back. Okay, so we have the gun. Lynn's gun works a little differently than everyone else's because she has to actively reload it, but she can use it a lot. So before reloading it, so it's quite useful. So there was like a jumping attack like this. Yeah. So she has that sword. She uses it sometimes, like in some of her combos, but you can see how impressive this is with so many enemies on screen. You got super magazine. It's time to shoot them down. So when you pick up this power up, you can fire as much as you want without. Oh. If you're pushing buttons when a cutscene is happening, it kind of skips through it, unfortunately, including speeding up animations and skipping dialogue. So that's going to happen accidentally, unfortunately. And is this a return of the armadillo alien from Konami's Aliens? That's interesting. It's not quite the same, but it's similar. And when you get hit, you can drop your melee weapon, your special weapon. Okay, so yeah, really cool, like smooth action. There's lots happening on screen. It's really exciting. It's just, yeah, super well made, I think, this game. And it's not too punishing. Like, I was credit feeding a lot on Konami's game. I think this one's a little more merciful. Maybe the Japanese version of Konami's game, which had, you know, tweaks and changes made to make it easier, would have been better in that respect. Okay, so the other cool thing about Lynn, since we're playing as her, she's an original character, you know, made by Capcom at this point since they transitioned away from using Machiko no Guchi. Oh! She has popped up in some other Capcom games. She's in the background of some stages in later Street Fighter games. And I also read a lot about how later Capcom characters sort of reuse her character design in a way. Anyway, keep an eye out for those slime bags. War in the underpass. Okay. Wait a minute, something's wrong. Wait, what? She just jumped up. I went up to the catwalk and there were aliens there, so I came back down. Okay. Ooh, and yes, you can pick up other weapons. And then your normal attack changes to using it as a limited use special weapon. Alright, so let's read what Gibbon was saying. Oh, she also said Simone in Cannon Spike, which is a PlayStation kind of a 3D beat 'em up of sorts, but Mega Man is in it and some other like Capcom characters as well as OCs. So Gibbon saying that Simone in Cannon Spike was going to be Lynn, or is at least heavily inspired by her. So yeah, I can believe that. The pizza. Yummy. They also all get individual names, the alien types and variants in this, because of the traditional Capcom beat-em-up health bar thing, which is where you also get a lot of names of characters in... Is it Final Fight? Oh, what does that say? We're not moving. What's wrong? Can it be fixed? If it fails, force it. I think each character has unique dialogue for these little sequences. I think that's like emergency assembly or something. Oh, yeah, just like before. Force it, yeah. Anyway, what was Gibbon saying? Oh, who's this? Let go of me! No! It ate through my whole health bar. I want to see its health bar. It's a warrior. Oh no, it's a royal guard. Cool. Ow. Okay, so, have you read why the original movie, went into development hell? Sigourney Weaver was against Alien vs. Predator being a thing. She thought it was whatever for comics, but she really didn't want it to be a more serious media form like a film. So she called up Fox and said, I'll do Alien 4 if you don't do Alien vs. Predator. Wow. Which is how Resurrection got spun up. Amazing. Okay, so we have lots of credits in, so we just hit that and we can select a different character. So we'll just go with the next one on the list, which is Predator Warrior, I think it was. Yeah, this is the Warrior. So this guy's got the spear. You can use it like this. Whatever. Both Predators also have the same projectile weapon, which is the plasma caster, of course. You can use it only a couple of times, but it regenerates on its own until it does overheat if you use it too much, and then you have to wait longer for it to get all the way back. But it's very powerful and has splash damage. Okay, but apparently, so for the AVP film, next time they brought it up, that didn't happen. Yeah, so they came back to restart the AVP movie project, and Weaver was like, yeah, no thanks. I don't know what demonstration means. I think that must mean we're in a cutscene, so you shouldn't be pressing buttons. Yeah. Get out of here. It's not an ordinary alien. Its speed is incredible. These humans were destroyed instantly. Something's coming. It's close. Since this Predator's alone now, I could accept that they're speaking their own Yautja language, but yeah. They do just talk with the humans in this game. Okay, with my super plasma shot, can spam this for a bit. Razor Claws is this special alien. I am ripping through its health bar. Well, maybe not, its full health bar. Cool design. So let's grab this. Get some quick damage in. Didn't last long. Obviously that's the pulse rifle from Aliens. Which does put this in a certain time frame. Oops. Oh no! I died. Oh, and I have a new spear. Yeah, other players can pick up the dropped weapons as well, so they'd be able to use them. They presumably have unique animations for that. Resurrection ended up being the most comic booky film in the franchise up until Badlands. Yeah, that is ironic. Didn't want to make AVP, but then Resurrection was... yeah, Resurrection was a bit silly. Let's do it now while we still have time. We'll use the APC. Of course. Remember Aliens? The APC is back. Now for this level, you have infinite use of your projectile. The gun won't overheat now. Shoot them all. I think I was using a different character. So this game took a little bit to get working in main, so I was testing it a little bit. And then it was so much fun, I ended up playing through the first 5 stages without even realizing, because it was just so cool. And yeah, there was different dialogue there. Like I think I was playing the other Predator, and he said, you know, I've enabled super cooling or something, so I can use this as much as I want. Okay. And now we'll pick Schaefer. Major D. Schaefer. So what's our projectile now is a big gun that's attached to my cyborg arm. Take that, arachnoid. Given likes that the voice clips at least appear to be in alien language. Oh, when the predator like speaks out loud and there's a... Yeah, like a voice clip. That's a good point. This is it, huh? Well, let's do it. So Schaefer walks slower. I got it. Got the disc. And just like in Last of His Clan, the disc is very powerful and returns to you. As long as you're there to catch it. Oh, see, because I got hit, it went past me and I lost it. Yes, eat the full suckling roast pig. From the crate. Perfect. So, as I was saying, you can't jump as Schaefer. You have to do this sort of dash, but that does knock enemies back. Oh, it even does damage. But you can jump as well, if you're holding up. Oh, he's got different dashes, and he can grab things if he gets close. I think the predators can also grab as well. I want to do that slam move. Grab. Okay, let's take us down to one baddie. Oh, they're both dead. Never mind. You, grab. Yeah, the slam! And that even does splash damage, I think, so very cool. Yeah, this is just a really fun game. Yeah! The wrestling moves. Oh, this guy's a lot of fun to play as. Oh no! These people have been strung up in the hive. Whatever shall we do? No, they're alive. Blast. All I can do is end their suffering. Oop. Too late for that guy. Okay, it's really hard to hit the chest busters, but yeah. So too late for them. Oh, I'm overheating. Oh, I wasn't able to end their suffering. Yeah, so projectiles are a good way to hit things low to the ground in this game. Unlike the Konami game. And yeah, here's the zombie concept coming back. These infected people with chest bursters have sort of entered a zombie-like state where they'll attack anyone around, I guess. Grenades! I love the voice clips. I got it. I got it. Doesn't sound like Ani, but you know, it's fine. Yeah, I really don't know what the lore of this guy is. Was he cyborgified earlier, and that's how he survived? Actually, so in Predator Killer of Killers, a recent animated film, I thought this was a dumb part of the film, but it's in there. They established that a lot of different warriors through history who have managed to kill a predator, get then taken by the predators and cryogenically frozen, and then they get unfrosted later. And Arnie was one of them, and the lady from Prey, and yeah, Amber Midthunder's character, and Danny Glover's character from Predator 2 as well, I think is in there. So yeah, I guess it makes sense now. The Predators took Dutch and froze him, and he got unfrozen in the future and escaped, and then got cyborg arm, and that's how he's in this game. I think we just made it work. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that before. Okay, so we are now playing as the other Predator, the Predator Hunter. Instead of the spear, he's got this sort of double-sided halberd thing. His jump is like a dashing jump attack instead. He's a bit more aggressive, I guess. Same plasma bolt thing. What else? What else can we try? Grab attacks. Do we have grabs? Grab. Yes. And the grab jump attack? I want to try that out. Yeah, it's so cool, the portal. I'm also listening for if he's doing any voice clips. I haven't really heard much from him yet. Dutch was talking all the time. He's a real chatterbox. Oh, here we got the Royal Guard again. Kablamo. Oh, was that one? Yeah. Okay. He does have voice clips. Ow, what the? I'm trying to do like a jump attack into them. Right, the direction you're holding when you jump is very important. It changes what you do. Hit him off screen. Oh, I should have plasma bolted. There we go. One more. We did it. Okay, cool. All the little chest bursters in the barrel. Okay. Oh yes, the disc, very helpful. Well, hey, it came back. Super. He's not aiming at the eggs. So we don't have quite the kind of outrageous variety of alien designs that Konami's game did, but there's still a lot of different ones that have more minor differences, but it still helps to keep things fresh, because they also have different behavior and stuff. And health bars, obviously. Cool. Don't mind this guy. Stalkers, scrawny, weaker ones. Ow. Oh, am I dead again? Oh, man. Alright, we'll go back to Lynn then. Yeah. And Lynn now has the hunter's staff. Oh! She threw it. Okay. I guess when you have someone else's melee weapon, you just have a throw attack. Wow. Effective pistol. It's the queen! Oh, look how spindly she looks. I love that look for her. Very creepy. Jump attacks. Yeah. Oh, the disc. That'll help. No, give me the disc. Give me... Oh, no! My disc. Okay, let's try this. Oh, yeah, that's good. Doesn't lock. Wait, what the... Did I do a Hadouken? I guess it's not... It's a different arm movement, but... What was that? How did I do it? We gotta experiment more with this. She's a martial arts master, I guess. In the Capcom universe. Alright, we did it. We killed the queen. So the game must be over, right? Right? We did it. I don't believe it. Their egg generator has finally been destroyed. There are still many left to hunt. The rest are minor, unworthy of hunting. There's no way the mimicry would have all those sentences. That dropship seems to be in trouble. Look, it's a dropship, and she's coming down. I wonder what they're transporting. We should check it out. Okay, let's roll. I'm gonna predict that they're transporting aliens. What do you think? There can't be any other military units besides us. Oh, wait. These are humans. Sorry. Oh no, they're attacking me. Okay, we kill them. There's some kind of black ops who are trying to eliminate witnesses. So we're gonna fight back. Rogue military something, I don't know. Whoa! What are these weird combos that I'm doing? There must be some button combination thing that you do to do special moves, and I've just stumbled upon some of them. Typical fighting game style, I suppose. It's Capcom. Hey, we have a smart gun now. And a jewel. Is someone there? Let's hide and see what happens. Well, who's this guy? Destroy all escaped aliens. Affirmative. Oh, there's power loader too. Of course. Look, that capsule. It's a... Caution. Biowar agent. Wayland Corporation Transport Capsule. Misspelled. The whole setup was a bio project something. Right, so... It's Wayland Yutani's military secretly breeding aliens, and they got out, and that's why there's aliens here. Hey friends. Ah! That's not very smart, but okay. Soft drink. Gibbon's saying, did I ever tell you how I got to see the actual life-size Alien Queen animatronic when the Alien franchise exhibit came through our science fiction history museum? Wait, you have a science fiction history museum? That's cool enough, but yeah, also seeing the Alien Queen animatronic is really cool. That's awesome. That must have been great. You got any photos? Honestly, I don't like the Queen that much as a concept or her design, but still, seeing the prop in real life would have been really cool. I think she's a little overcomplicated. We weren't technically supposed to take photos, but I may have gotten one or two. Awesome. Yeah, and it would have been huge too, right? Yeah. What will you do with the aliens? I've created the most powerful weapons in the galaxy. Don't you realize the city's been destroyed? One city is not important. Face your destruction. Wow, what a jerk. Ow. Oh wow, I knocked him back with my pistol. Oh! I guess I knocked him back because I hit a health threshold. Should jump over him like this. I lost my gun. Nothing. Oh, grenades. Yeah, take that. Oh! I missed that. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I'm still alive. Not for long. Okay, let's start cycling again. Because all the characters are fun to use in their own ways. Gotta be on the same plane as them. It's the belt scroller after all. Oh, I have a dashing jump as well. The warrior does. Yeah, I guess... the two predators are quite similar to each other. I wish they were a little bit more different, but that's okay. Yeah. Ah. The hunter should have not been wearing a mask. That would make them more different visually. Oh, of course, they don't know what they're dealing with. Let us hunt. Yeah. Nightmare in the lab. Back on the APC. Let's rush him. Oh, okay. Not another APC level. Just a cutscene. Oh! I tried to shoot the gun and I picked up a knife instead. Because it's the same button. Yeah, they definitely do have voice clips. Sergeant. A lot of sergeants in a row. Oh, that one was a dud, I guess. So many weapons getting dropped by these guys. I'm sure we're gonna fight aliens again at some point, right? Corporal. Corporal's not above sergeant, is it? No. Ow. The slide. Grab, jump, slam! Yeah, sick. Jump back so you can stride forward with confidence. Search the upper floor. Oh, that was sick. It won't stop. Break control box. Oh, it's like the Street Fighter special where you smash up a car, right? Get the pipe! Yeah, oh, I threw the pipe. Do I punch this like before? Oh, just in time. 0.05 seconds left. I used the pulse gun to finish it off. Wow. Okay. Where are we now? Whoa! They're growing aliens in the tubes! What have you done? The hubris of humanity. Give me a smart gun. It's so ridiculously long. Yeah, baby. You brought a gun to a smart gun fight. Whoa! They threw the knife and then they run away. Smart, honestly. Oh, I guess that's it for this guy. Goodbye, warrior. We'll get Schaefer back. So slow. Oh well. Can always dash, right? I need these gems, don't you understand? Major Dutch Schaefer loves his gems. Help us. Something's going on back there. Let's check it out. Gee, I wonder if all the aliens got out. They did. The aliens have escaped. Oh, I'm back. I was like, is this still cutscene? Jump. Jump and... Oh! The spinning drop kick. Oh my god, this guy's amazing. Alright. Grab, jump, slam. Sick. Oh, if you're doing a dash and then you attack during the dash, you do a dashing punch. Which is good if it hits. Defender. A breed of aliens specifically designed to defend. Thing is, they look a lot like the Stalkers. Whoa! The arachnoids with their forelegs. I never figured out how to do Lin's Hadoken consistently. It's pretty cool though, huh? Yeah! I don't even need the medicine. Or the soft drink, or the salad. I love when you make a predator eat a salad. Oh, I got wombo comboed. Whoa-ly, goalie. This game's so fun. Why have they never re-released it? I know why, because of licensing. Oh, Schaefer's dead already? You gotta be my second favorite Predator. Oh, cool. The uppercut. Damn, they have a lot of health. Okay, well that's new. It says demonstration, so I am not touching anything. Okay, well, don't know why that took so long. But I also didn't get a chance to eat that salad. Oh, damn it. Wait, who's this? What did he say? Our tribe is near something. Mad Predator. Cool. Rival Predator. You often get this in stories where predators team up with humans, is some of them don't want to do that and they fight you. So this happens a lot in the AVP comics. Oh! Okay. After our last stream, I've read through almost all of one of the later Dark Horse crossover series, Fire and Stone, which is a 16-part series where it's branded as a Prometheus 4-part story, and then an Aliens 4-part story, and then a AVP 4-parter, and then a... Oh, I've actually read out of credits. More credits. And then a Predator 4-part, and I'm in the Predator part, so I haven't quite finished it. But it has predators fighting each other sometimes. And lots of black goo stuff. Although, you know, I talked about that last week, but the Prometheus part of the crossover was my favorite part of it. Because at this point I've read so many AVP comics, including those Prometheus elements, made for a fresher story and different dynamics and stuff. Oh boy. See, this guy doesn't have the mask on. Whoa, we've already been taken out. Which means we're already back to Lynn. Throw the spear, grab the super, start shooting. Ow. Ah! I had to reload so I couldn't move. Yeah. Oh! Oh boy. Seppuku. Mad Predator. That guy was tough. Looks like we're heading to the army docking port. They must be transporting the aliens into orbit. He was parasitized by the aliens. Your military is using my tribe to develop their weapons. Okay. Oh, so that predator was like one of the zombies. He had an alien inside him, and that's why he was mad. Did she say we must stop them before this spreads the country? Sure, the country. What about, you know, the world? No, Lynn's very patriotic, you know. She's a proud American. Wow, this disc is kind of OP, just like in Last of Us Clan. As long as you catch it again. Yeah. I like it when the heads come off. It's very fun. Oops, never mind. There goes me disc. Lobster? The lobster dinner. Very nice. Wow, I feel like I'm playing the SNES game again, just spamming the projectile, Alright. More army guys. Why are you not trying to contain the alien outbreak, you fools? Alright. Is that a jelly donut? No, it's a ring. And a ham. I love it. Oh, this don't look good. Kill me. Oops. Gold. Ah! Disc? Don't mind if I do. Oh! I thought I was past it. Too many lasers. Can't go back for my sword. Escape! Oh my gosh. Let's use that grenade. Whoa! She just jumps too far. Oh yeah, the slide. That would work if I could do it reliably. Yeah, down and jump. Yeah, that works. Yeah. But yeah, this game's just so slick and stylish. It's very cool. I feel like you get more value from your credit in this one than in the Konami Aliens game too, maybe. Okay, so there's an uppercut move. Yeah, I can do that. Or an upper kick, I guess. Demonstration. Demonstrating me punching a door down. Alright, let's try and do this Hadouken thing. Oh, okay. I was trying holding down the button, and that might be it. Okay, if you do like oh, okay. A double across input without an attack button does the sword, or a kick if you're holding something. Let's do our Hadouken. Hold it down and then... Okay, well, I'm not sure of the exact input, but holding the attack button is a part of it. Okay, hold it, push across, and then release it. And she can just do that anytime. That's awesome. Okay, Lynn's the best. Ow! Jerk. You know what I'd say to that? Yeah! I was trying to hear what she's saying. I can't tell. Okay. Mmm, cheese. Nice. I love eating a plate of cheese in the morning. We done? No? The smasher. Oi! Oh man. I got super comboed there. Okay, I wonder if other characters have super moves like this. I don't think so. Unless it's a different input, of course. But yeah, everyone's got some extra moves they can do. Maybe Lynn's got these sort of combo things to make up for not being able to grab, which the other characters can do by just walking into some of the enemies. Oopsie. Like this, and then you can do a punch, you can do a jump and a slam. Give me salad. Ah! Let go! Jerk. I shot over their heads! Oh well. At least I found this amethyst. Okay. Oh. Missed the slam. Yeah, I assume we're going to catch up to that general and teach him a lesson. It's funny how early you fight the queen in this, and then... yeah, more stuff happens. Oh, it's Armadillo guy again. Two of them. Chrysalis. Oh, a new gun? Is that a flamer? Gimme. No! Don't drop it! Yes, it is a flamer. Right. That's pretty powerful. Didn't last long. Oops. Gibbon says, she got distracted when I brought it up earlier, but the warrior that I'm playing as is using weapons introduced in Predator 2. Yeah, the extendo staff is from 2, right. But the other guy's got some kind of halberd thing that is not in the movies. But anyone can pick up the disc if you find it in a crate or whatever. Yeah, I wasn't sure which was the jungle hunter and which was the city hunter, which is the kind of de facto name for the predators from the first and second movies, respectively. Payphone? Future payphone. Oh, I picked up the radio and the helmet. Oh boy, okay. Got a power laser here, but not a yellow one. I guess it's a military green one. Olive green. But the one I fought before was definitely military too, right? And it was yellow. And the one in Aliens is definitely military. Anyway, it's not a military thing. It's just a palette swap thing for video game purposes. Okay, can I grab this guy? No, doesn't seem like it. Jump! This'll do. Oh! Okay, this guy's power loader has a flamethrower on it. Pretty cool. How do I get one of those? They don't let you use the power loaders in this game. But we don't need them. Soldiers are still fighting for a lost cause. Aquamarine. Hey, somebody left a soft drink can inside that payphone. Oh, and there's a little video screen on it. Fun. Just like in Aliens, the video phone. Just like in Blade Runner. Oh! Okay, that hitbox was still active, I guess. Give me gun. No! Needed to get to safe distance. Oh well. I guess he's dead. Back to Dutch. I'm practically a power loader myself. Take that. Oops. Run out of super gun. I don't use the jump or dash enough because it's mapped a little weirdly in my main controller inputs, but yeah, it's pretty useful. Yeah, got him. I have a knife. That's right. So much better than my giant arm gun. Oh man. Oh yeah, I meant to do this. So you know how the Predator had a special attack where he like crouched and discs came out and flew around him. That's a special attack. I got distracted by the boss fight. Which in beat 'em ups, I guess, especially Capcom beat 'em ups, you can press 2 buttons in combination and you do a special attack which drains some of your health but can get you out of a tough situation when you're surrounded. So let's try doing it again. Yeah, like that. And now I can't do it because I don't have enough health. So it's the attack button and the shoot button at the same time in this case. And I haven't seen what the other characters' equivalents are. So let's try it on this guy. Okay, go! Oh, that's the one I have seen. Okay. So he's using the discs, though. So that's the Predator 2 weapon. I don't think it's specific to one or the other. They both have one of the special Predator 2 weapons. Although, to be fair, we haven't seen the special attack of the Warrior Predator. Hopefully we get a chance, but if we don't, I'll just reload the game and stuff. Because I don't know how close we are to the end. It feels like we're getting close, right? These guys just don't learn. Ow! Okay, they learn how to throw knives. My one weakness. Demonstration. Finally, they can run no further. We're lifting off. I wonder if we'll get back. We'll make it. Just got to take care of a little business. Okay. Ow. No! Okay. Ow. I was trying to jump, but I got stun locked. What? Okay, slide attack. Works. Oh. I was expecting screen scroll, and what I got was baddies. Okay. Oh! Those aliens? Who would have thought there'd be more aliens around? Yeah. Ah! The sheer number of them on screen, that's awesome. I wonder if there's even more enemies when you're in multiplayer, or if it's just easy to deal with them. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, that means we can see Lynn's special attack. Okay. Attack and shoot at the same time. Hold on. Maybe it doesn't work when you have the superpower gun? Or maybe she doesn't have one. Another of those differences. Where Lynn works a little differently to everyone else. Of course, once again, the girl is the fast but slightly weaker character. It's a trope. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Drop your weapon and join us. Forget it. Your madness ends here and now. Do you believe you got all the aliens on Earth? I have thousands more back at the base. You can't fight them all. Give up while you can. What? What's your plan exactly? I have lots of aliens. Of course, I feel like by this point in the timeline, there's already been an event where aliens completely overran the Earth and then were eventually destroyed. But that might happen later, I'm not sure. That's in the Aliens comics. It happens in the very first Dark Horse Aliens comics, but then it informs a lot of what happens in later ones. Ooh, who's this? Oh yeah. Inevitably, he was destroyed. Whoa, that's gross! Okay, it's another queen. Or the same one, I guess? According to that dialogue? Okay. Capcom's back. Is this Street Fighter vs. Aliens? Sort of. This is Capcom's Alien vs. Predator. And this character, Lynn Kurosawa, appears in some Street Fighter games, and her elements of her character design get used for some other Capcom characters, including Street Fighter characters. I don't remember any of their names offhand, but Simone was one of them from Cannon Spike, and the speculation was that they were going to use Lynn as the Cannon Spike character, but retooled her. Just the same way that Lynn is a retooled Machiko Noguchi, the main character of Dark Horse's Alien vs. Predator comics. Because this was going to be an adaptation of a film, which was an adaptation of those comics, but the film was cancelled and put off. Anyway, here I am, I'm a Predator. So I want to try this Predator's special attack. Oh, I don't think I have one. Okay, so Dutch and the Hunter have special attacks, but Lynn and the Warrior don't. So what does the Warrior have to make up for it? Because he seems so similar to the Hunter in many ways. Like, they can do so many of the same things. Yeah, I don't know. There must be some other thing that I'm just not aware of. Some button combo. Lynn can also do like a Hadouken-style energy attack with her fists, by the way. So yeah, very Street Fighter inspired, as you say. Which version of the Dark Horse Aliens comics did you read? What do you mean? I read an omnibus, or several omnibuses, and I made sure to find all the ones that weren't collected in those omnibuses. So I have read every Alien vs. Predator comic up to the Prometheus Fire and Stone one. And that includes other crossovers. Except for the Judge Dredd one. I haven't caught up on the Judge Dredd one yet. Ibuki's another one, yeah. A Street Fighter character who is possibly inspired by Lynn's design. Skinny Queen. Yeah, the Queen is very spindly. But I love that for her. I love that design. I love the idea of someone flipping over to the Alien Queen and just punching it. Yeah, only in a Capcom arcade game. Rah. Omnibuses or omnibi. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Is that the end? Time to go home. This hunt is done. Hurry, get to the escape pod. Go on, I'll catch you in a minute. Quickly, the ship is crashing. Is she doing a noble sacrifice? Where have you been? I've reprogrammed the ship's flight computer. She's set to crash and detonate on impact. Okay, so she did escape. That ship's big enough to take out the whole something. That should nail them all in one shot. The whole base. Get to the chopper. Wow, we made it. We nuked them from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. My sensors show no remaining aliens. Then our hunt is over. Okay. Well, I don't know what your sensors are, but... Here, take this. You fought well. So the Predator gave that to Dutch. What about Lynn? Why did you help us? You will know. I guess it was just a threat that they were targeting them. See you soon. Oh, they'll be back to hunt Dutch and Lynn. Setting up the sequel, Human versus Predator. I guess they don't allow poaching. We'll fight them. They'll be back next hunting season. Against the prospect that aliens will spread all over North America with lightning speed, all of them were miraculously annihilated due to explosion of the nuclear fusion furnace caused by crash of the spaceship. But it is very likely that the conglomerate Weyland-Yutani plots to use aliens for their commercial purpose again. Well, of course they bloody do. But good thing they got bought out by Walmart in the future, right? Who then proceeded to experiment with aliens. That's cut dialogue from Resurrection. So those comics first started getting published a year or so after Aliens. Yeah, okay. The Aliens comics first started getting published a year or so after Aliens, and well before Alien 3, and when first published they star Ripley, Newton, Hicks. Much later they republished all of them, but changed the names of everyone to be original characters and fudged the stated years that stuff takes place and such, to get them out a bit more from the films so as to not run into continuity issues again. But then Disney sort of Star Wars to the EU and they took over, but then brought it back, etc. Yeah, so there are versions of the comics and the novels based on the comics where Newt and Hicks, who are main characters in those early arcs, are changed to what are they called? Like Vanessa and Biggs or something. I don't remember. and they change Ripley to be an android duplicate of Ripley. And she comes in the second or third arc of those comics. But yeah, they then republished them with the original names restored, without bothering about continuity with further films. Okay, so that was the Capcom Alien vs. Predator game. I think given the time, we can forge ahead with another one. I was considering doing, because these are both belt scrollers with guns, doing the Predator home computer game, which is on like Amiga and Commodore 64 and all sorts of stuff, because that's also sort of a belt scroller with guns. But I decided to go with the arcade theme instead. So we're going to play another arcade game, even if it isn't exactly the same genre, and that is Alien 3: The Gun. That's my plan. So this is something I've talked about before, because I played the Alien 3 Game Boy game a long time ago. But this is something I haven't touched before. It's a 1993 Sega game. I didn't actually prepare the flyers for this one. Oh yeah, and it may not have all the graphics displayed properly, and there will most likely be flashing. But this is a light gun gallery shooter. Oh, the morphing. So yes, Alien 3: The Gun, a very silly, awkward name in English, at least. But this is by Sega R&D 1 or AM1 R&D, who later would go on to create House of the Dead, so it's a similar kind of concept to that. They also, just after this, released Sega Sonic Popcorn Shop, the obviously the most popular Sonic game ever made. Oh, I think that was another unique cutscene happening there. It might happen when we start, right? Yeah, I guess not. Whatever, it's fine. No, I'll restart. Hold on. How do you... I'll just hit escape, I guess. Okay, I want to see the cutscene. Yeah, no. The attract mode is silent. It was the same in Alien vs Predator. Sound works when you start it up properly. Okay. So yeah, I was talking about House of the Dead before. Oh, and there's so many Alien vs Predator games that are first-person shooters, and I'm kind of gonna just avoid those in this current series of game streams. This is kind of an exception. It's not really the same thing as a first-person shooter, because it sets its own pace and everything. It is more akin to the Aliens Konami game, really, but from a different perspective. The story begins with an SOS, which has been sent out from a spaceship after one dreadful battle. That's all you're giving us? Okay. Well, we went back for that, and that's fine. Give me all the credits, baby. Okay. So that's sort of a representation of what you'd be holding in the actual arcade thing. Sulaku, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's so fast. Anyway, we're playing as Marines. All right, see you later, Cap. Who... This story sort of bridges the gap between Aliens and Alien 3, which is not much of a gap. Because when I looked up the timeline, they take place in the same year. So, yeah, but we're not playing as Ripley or anything like that. We're playing as other ancillary characters who are new to the game, I suppose. But they're just Marines in the mold of the ones that we saw in Aliens. And we go from the Aliens setting, because I think we're on LV-426 now on Acheron. And we're going to go to Fury later, spoilers. But that's kind of how this game plays out. No, like I said, I'm not really going to bother with the FPS games, because there's a lot of them and they then go into the modern era as well. And it's a bit much for emulating for these streams. So I won't be playing Alien Trilogy and Alien Resurrection for PlayStation, unfortunately. But I have heard good things about them. Oh my god, this is horrible. So normally you'd be aiming at your screen with a gun, right? This is sort of mapped onto the MAME implementation by using your control stick of your controller to move the cursor around and then pressing a button to shoot. I was hoping it would be like mouse controlled, but it doesn't seem to support that, at least not that I could see. Oh, I have bombs too. Yeah. So it can be a bit fidgety or finicky to aim specifically at things, because it's very, very like twitchy, I guess. So yeah, this sort of gallery shooter style game is the one exception to my no first-person shooters rule that I set for myself for these streams, I guess. Mainly because it was just another arcade game to fill some time on this stream, because I knew those ones would be a little bit short. Oh, it's the boss facehugger. The super facehugger. Oh, it's dead. Oh no, it's not dead. Super facehugger. That's funny. So yeah, it might be hard to aim at things sometimes, but luckily, again, I will have infinite credits to do it with this. That was another thing that went into my decision making, because the Predator game on Amiga and C64 and everything, I will not be able to credit feed that. I'll be limited with lives, so I'd have to be using more save states and stuff. And I wanted this to be a more arcadey pace for the games on the stream. They'd fit together better that way. But yeah, it must be said that that particular version of the Predator game made by, what was it, Source the Software Studio or whatever, is a little bit similar in genre to the Aliens game, at least, I think, because you're shooting all the time, but you're also belt scrolling. Yeah, so we went from the Sulaco, which has been overrun by aliens, I guess, so they didn't manage to get them all, to Fury. Oh, look, it's the dog alien from Alien 3. So even though there was the one alien in Alien 3, now, at some undated, unspecified time after that, Fury has been overrun by more aliens, I guess. So it was all for nothing. But that's just one of the funny things that happens when you make a game adaptation. You want to shoot 100 aliens? Well, there's got to be aliens here. You never really see the outside of Fury much, do you? A little bit, I guess. They're inside the prison most of the time in that film. It was also fun to pair up this game with the other ones, because then you've got games by Konami, Capcom, and Sega all in a row. All based on the same license, but taking slightly different genres with it. Okay, so we're going to clear out mines, I guess, as well as shoot the aliens. Gibbon also recommends the game Alien vs. Predator Extinction, an RTS for PS2 and Xbox. Yeah, that one sounded really interesting. Oops. Yeah. You don't even need to press start, you just press the trigger to continue. And you can shoot the limbs off aliens, and they look kind of pathetic. The junkyard. Oh, cool! Old robots. That's fun. Yeah. Yeah, so that did look interesting. I don't know if it would be that great to stream. I tend to go for more action style ones. But another one I did look into that I will probably play in a few weeks, I guess, is the game based on Alien vs. Predator Requiem, or Aliens vs. Predator Requiem, which is a movie I hate, but the game might be okay. It's on PSP, and it's like a third-person action game where you play as the Predator, like the one who comes to Earth. Yeah, the PSP one. So that's on the docket. That's coming up. Spoilers, it is not okay. Well, that'll be fun to discover, I guess. I thought it would fit genre-wise, if nothing else, and the long play I saw looked about the right length for one of my streams. Concrete Jungle. Yeah, Concrete Jungle's one I had my eye on. I should look up the long play about how long that would go for. Iron Tortoise. But yeah, because I've got sort of more Alien games lined up than I have Predator games. So fitting another Predator one in would be nice. And Concrete Jungle has an original story by Peter David. I don't know why this thing is here, but it's cool, I guess. But yeah, and especially comparing Concrete Jungle to Requiem, because they're more similar genres, and you're playing as a Predator in sort of 3D third-person thing. What? Did I die? Okay, let's use some bombs. I've got plenty of them. There we go. Concrete Jungle would be sort of long. It's GTA-ish. Huh. Didn't expect that. I was picturing something like the Jango Fett Bounty Hunter game, which I played recently on my Steam Deck. There's way more mobile Predator titles for what it's worth. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Because mobile games is what I'll be getting to after the console games, and that also works timeline-wise. So yeah, that might balance it out. And I will be playing all of those. At least all the ones I can find that I can get working. They did a couple different ones that tie into Predators, and some AVP games that include stuff from Predators as well. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, the games that sort of mash up things from different film titles. I'm looking forward to that. Which this one sort of does in a way. Some of the marine stylings and setting into the Alien 3 setting. But yeah, we're getting a lot of the dog aliens in this game for sure, which is fun. Because it's kind of a design that's unique to this film. You don't really see it much, even in comics and stuff. Very rare to see the dog alien design. Or cow alien, depending on the cut of the film you're watching. Is this... The music seems quiet, but I think the shooting is loud, is that right? I think it's okay. I think the volume's okay. Item, give me item. Ow, never mind. Give me item. What did that do? Bomb supply. I didn't need that. Chuck in some more credits. Oh yeah. Gibbon has got... Did I activate the infrared thing? Because it makes the game look horrible. Gibbon's got Predator the Duel 3D on one of these old phones. The controls are a bit rigid on my handset, but I've seen YouTube videos that give it more fluid motion. Yeah, okay. I don't like this infrared thing. Maybe it's just for this section. I've also got the old J2ME Predator game on one of these. Oh! Ah! What's this? Unidentified creature. It's an alien. I guess it's big. It's bigger than normal. It must have come from a really big dog. Or a big cow, depending on the cut of the film you're watching. I don't know why it said unidentified creature. Like, it's an alien. It's a xenomorph. Obviously. Not getting quite as much variation in different alien designs in this game, especially if the boss is just the same one but bigger. Konami and Capcom are a lot more experimental with the designs, I guess. Yeah, take that. Stage 2-2 clear. 35 damages? That's way too many. Lucky I have so many credits. Because I keep dying and restarting, my rank is not going up. We reached a prison to get some help, but the place was fated to be turned into a hell after only a few hours. Okay, we've arrived inside the facility. Is Paul McGann here? No, he's dead. Because I think this all takes place after Alien 3. But I'm not sure. Well, there certainly weren't this many aliens during or before Alien 3, so it must be after, right? Yeah. There's also an Alien Swarm style top-down game based on Requiem. A 3D arcade-style rail shooter, we can compare it to this one, based on the first AVP film. A sprite-based side-scrolling SNES-style Predators game. A 3D Predators game, and AVP Evolution, which includes Predators stuff. Yeah, this is what I'm looking forward to. You get so much genre variation on the J2MA phones. It's going to be a lot of fun to play through all those. So I'm looking forward to it. And while we're talking about mobile titles, Gibbon also has Alien Blackout, which is an isolation sequel that plays like Five Nights at Freddy's or Star Fox Guard. Wow. Okay, my bomb accidentally killed that prisoner. Gotta try and not shoot civilians. Classic light gun stuff. Oh, but they keep getting grabbed anyway. Oh, it's hard to save them. Aliens are so fast. But yeah, why are these prisoners here? Oh, cool. Got more wrecked robots. They're a bit more humanoid. I wondered if that was a predator at first because of the hairstyle, but yeah. Rogue robots. Wayland Yutani? They didn't run Fury, did they? Did they? I don't know. They certainly come in at the end like they're in the place. I suppose it's possible. I don't know the lore. I don't remember seeing Wayland Yutani. Wait, what? Why did he turn blue? Is this the zombie concept coming back again? Like if they're infected, they become violent. Something's coming. Super Dog Burster. Dog Burster. That's a new one. I guess this game did not see the cut of the film where it came out of a cow, because then it would be a cow burster. But yeah, that's the... I guess that cut wasn't released till later. This game is pretty contemporaneous with the film. It was released in 1993. Yep, it's just a bigger version of an alien again. I did play Star Fox Guard recently, so I'm all ready to play another game like that. As we chased and followed the aliens through the hallway, we were not aware, blah blah blah, developing biological weapons. It's so fast! Who's supposed to read this? Okay. Stage 4 tunnel. Whoa, sorry? Hey, guys. You know, maybe after the incident, they started using this as a prisoner again? And so they repopulated it with prisoners. Except it was all a pretext. And they're using the prisoners as experimental subjects to breed aliens in typical fashion in this universe. Yeah, that might make sense. I think we just finished writing the plot of this game. Although for all I know, all of this is explained in those extremely quick text scrolls that I keep missing because they go by so fast. But I wouldn't be surprised if something like that was happening. It just happened in the AVP game, I think. Oh, did I just shoot a guy? My bad. They must have brought a lot of dogs as well to the prison. Alien vs. Pinball. Yeah, is that on Pinball FX or whatever? Or is that a separate mobile game? I bought the Portal pinball and I really didn't spend much time with it. Just something about those pinball simulators, I don't know, didn't really grab me. Ah! You don't want to stand in front of a gun like that. Oh, warning shot, boys. Oh, I got some health back because I helped those guys. Whoa! I don't know what just happened, but I'm glad I survived it. That was like a cutscene explosion that killed all the aliens. Writhing around limbless like that, it's kind of grotesque. It's so hard to do the minute movements to hit the distant ones. Ah. Take that. Oh, sorry, my bad. Thanks. Oh, are we shooting this down? We don't want to get caught in the fan like the guy in the movie. Ah! Is it just gonna wait? Okay. For me to shoot the fan. Why does it take so many shots? Hey buddy, who's this? Alien. It's just an alien! Oh my god. They really could have tried harder with these boss fights. With like the alien designs. It's pink, I guess. But this is clearly a dogbuster too, right? You can tell because it doesn't have the spines protrude from the back and it's got the like slimmer frame, it runs on all fours. I'm not sure if it has a different mandible structure. But yeah, they specifically got HR Giga back to do an updated alien design for 3 that would look different. Oh, was I supposed to shoot the chains? I don't know. Oh, it's not dead. We've lost them. Oh no, that generic alien may come back later. Whoa. Lance Corporal. It seems that their boss is gradually changing its form, and then the curtain of the final struggle is raised. Right. Was that supposed to look different to a previous one? Well, okay, I guess all we have to hope for now is that the final boss looks different. If it's changing its form. Also, the graphics on the exploding crates was interesting. Had that kind of 3D pre-rendered look. Whereas all the enemy sprites have like a... Or is that actual 3D graphics? I'm not sure. Yeah, there's definitely a sort of digitized, pre-rendered style to all the aliens, which I enjoy. It's a fun artifact of the era. Oh, 2. Did I choose right? No, I chose robots. It's fun having different enemy types that aren't just aliens. And in fact, the synths and, like, robots is one of my favorite parts of Alien Universe lore. Which is why I like Predator Badlands so much. I really like the alien, the robot character in that movie. Okay. We've even got mouse droids. And these drone things. Oh, that's the different looking one. These little rat guys. Oh, sorry, boy. Yeah, like that was a new alien design, the little crawly guy. Should do more of that. Oh, I can't read that. Oh no! It's Alien. Our old friend Alien. Back again. He's changed his form. I haven't done any damage yet. But if you shoot it enough times before it attacks, it drives it back. This would be easier in co-op, obviously. Oh, we have to drive it back into the pit? It just sort of happened there. Yeah, dump the molten lead on it. Just like in the movie, we're doing it again. This is like a semi-adaptation, I suppose. Okay. We've finished the boss of the aliens, but then... Oh no. Final struggle. Ooh, but then... He said a naughty word. Oh, shoot this? Okay, if you say so. Whoa! Yeah, it was covered in the molten lead, and we dumped the water on it, and it exploded, just like in the movie. As you saw in those really dodgy digitized screens there. It's Bishop! I think? Where are the samples? The samples? The samples of aliens for our bioweapon. They're all over the place, buddy. Sorry, we've just disposed of them. What? You know too much. I must kill all of you. An unidentified man. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. What did he call himself in the film? The Bishop Man? The Lance Henriksen man, who is obviously... We're not using his likeness here. Take this. Yeah. Okay. I guess I killed him? Take that. You're finished, pal. Michael Bishop. Yeah. I see. As time passed, all records of the fearful incidents were erased. The facilities were closed down, and almost all was forgotten. Almost. But then... Let's go! Fire! No! 2 names were deleted from the name list of the Colonial Marine. Okay, English is not so good here. No one knows whether they are dead or alive. They're MIA, I guess. End of transmission. Well, so whoever we were playing us all the time got killed by the corporate people at the end. Oh, this is so hard to be precise. Mill. Oh, I'm Mike now. Back. Oh, yeah, I'm Mick. Yep, that's me. Oh, the static fade to black. I love that. The end. We never heard from those unnamed Marines again. But with my credit, I can restart the game. Cool. Well, I feel like... I don't know if I want to play the full Predator game that I was talking about, but I can just load it up real quick and show you a sample of what it looks like. In my Vice C64 emulator. It's been a while since I've done this. This should work, I think. Hold on. Maybe I should have done this with no preparation. Okay. Can we get rid of the video thing? I don't like the scan line thing. Whatever. What's the warp control? Yeah, I won't bother. I might play the game later, but forget I did that. Cool. So thanks for joining me. That's been this little arcade special. We did Aliens, we did Alien vs Predator, and we did Alien 3: The Gun. All from the mid-90s. So that was fun. I think what I've got next is another Alien game. So it is Alien heavy at first, but as Gibbon told us, there will be more Predator games as we get into the mobile era. But yeah, up next, my plan is to do Aliens Thanatos Encounter on the Game Boy Color. Which is another marine heavy game, not my favorite, but that's kind of a lot of what you get in the video game side of things for Aliens. So that's what you got to deal with. Anyway, this has been really good. Yeah, the Capcom game especially was really good, but the Konami one was surprisingly good. The Sega game was a bit silly, and you know, it was kind of a like a basic shooter. But interesting that the creators of that went on to make House of the Dead afterwards in the same genre. So yeah, that's fun. Not that they invented the genre, but just that it's that same, at least studio doing that genre again. Cool. So thanks for watching. This has been a lot of fun. And yeah, we're going back to the Game Boy Color next time. Look forward to that. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.